Hi there, it's Georgette Star here with a soulful and conscious parenting tip to share. But before I do, I wanted to just wish you and your family a season of blessing and goodness and beauty, and just let this beautiful light be an expression of the life blessing prayers and seasonal greetings to you and your family. I've been a mom for 37 years and a grandmother for 12. Along this journey of mothering and grandmothering, there have often been times when it was impossible to have a direct and conscious communication with my child or grandchildren for a variety of reasons. Too young, out of the state, in a power struggle. Along this path, and motivated by my desire to be of service to these beautiful souls who I love so dearly, I've discovered a way to communicate with them at the soul level when it's impossible to do so in person. And I'd like to share one of my practices with you. I'm going to back up a little bit and describe what I mean by conscious and soulful parenting. So, what is a soulful parent or grandparent? To be a soulful parent to me means that I am aware that there is a part of me that is pure light, that is an infinite being, connected to a force and field of life so much greater than myself, vastly intelligent, unconditionally loving, filled with power and capacities that I'm here to experience and to embody as a human being. As a soulful parent, I recognize that this lifetime is an opportunity to evolve. And as a soulful parent, I recognize my child and my grandchildren as intelligent beings that are actually not children, that just like I are connected to a force and field of life so much greater than themselves, that have a destiny path that's unfolding here. And it is my blessing and opportunity in this lifetime, and I've been entrusted to their care during this formative time of their lives while they're learning how to be responsible to maintain and create their own energy, their own life. So when you might find yourself in a situation where there's a condition or a dynamic in your child's life that you would most deeply love to help them to resolve or to move through, but it's not possible to communicate with them directly, I'd like to share a little exercise or practice that I do and have found to be remarkably potent and intriguing. So the first thing you need to do to prepare for a soul-focused communication with your child is to create some space for yourself, at least 5 minutes of undisturbed time where you can bring your attention from the outer to the inner. Begin by just becoming more conscious of your body, the sensations of your body, your hands, your feet, the base of your spine. Also, just check in and notice the condition of your mind, and just kind of guide your mind into a place of open, creative flow in comparison to looping on a thought pattern. So opening the mind into a creative space. And then with your heart, tuning into the deeply powerful, immensely powerful love that you feel for your child, and the connection, the preciousness of that connection, and your desire to serve them, to serve their process of evolution in any way possible. So tuning into your love. And then I'd like to also acknowledge and then I'll give you some more instruction, that everyone receives impressions in this inner exercise in their own way. Whatever your way of receiving impressions, just trust that and go with it. So once you've established your physical presence, you're in present time, you've opened your mind into a creative space, you've centered yourself in your heart, in your true deep love and compassion and desire to serve your child, then I invite you to imagine that there's a vast screen, an open space in front of you at the center of your head. With your eyes closed, just visualize this beautiful screen or open space where you can receive impressions. and then enter into a state of deep receptivity, letting go of the need to be committed to your perspective, and actually allow yourself to receive the perspective of your child. Initially, just asking permission for this communication. If you get the green light, if you get the yes, proceeding with just asking your child to show his or herself to you at the soul level. You may receive impressions of this being as perhaps like a thunderstorm, or a beautiful dawn sky, or you may hear a sound like the ocean rolling, or you may see colors, or you may even perhaps experience a scent, the fragrance of roses. Just know that all of this information these are all symbols. They have meaning to you. And while you're in this process, it's best not to be thinking about what any of it means, but just allowing yourself to be receptive, to receive, and know that you can go back later and maybe learn a little bit more about the deeper meaning of some of the symbols of your child's spirit. Once you have a sense of who or she is at that level, then you can ask, how can I best support or serve you in this situation, in this dynamic? What is it that you most need from me? And then once again, allow the impressions to arise on that screen or in your body, however they occur to you. And take note of that flow of information and guidance and knowing that's coming from, with your child. Some of this may be very general, and then you may also receive some specific impressions as well. When you feel complete, just give thanks and gently transition by opening your eyes and continuing on with your day. I've been practicing this special tool for many, many years and have experienced some incredible results. And I'm so curious to see what you might discover as you experiment, and invite you to just notice what opens up between you. I hope that you've enjoyed this soulful and conscious parenting tip, and I look forward to sharing the next installment with you in the new year, 2013. Many blessings.